Well, today on games I should have played before but never did. The Banner Saga. I've got the second one already, and I realized I've never played these, so why would I start with the first one? Well, that sounds cool. The gods are dead. Well, that sucks. If they're awake, man and giant survive through a tenuous alliance driving black destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern wastes. Okay. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Well, that's always nice. Only one thing has stopped. The sun. Oh. Well, that's not good.
Að sjá dreggjan á ferli neðanvor.
Yeah, what he said.
It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds.
I'm gonna be superstitious.
We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
I love this art style, though. Already. It's very nice. I gotta say, it looks like a 80s or 90s cartoon.
Komið skjótt! Komið í höllina miklu! Gist ég leifa oss að byggja!
What's up, bitches? Holy crap.
Fermið á braut! Engan eigi ég hlut að máli þessu!
I don't know what you said, but it sounded not very nice. You've arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking for a tougher fight than they bargained for. Or looking at a tougher fight. Drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Click the check mark to continue. Okay. This is a nice hall. Everybody's just kind of watching. There's a lot of dead people. I'm assuming I don't want to stand on that. That would be bad. These portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Did I roll for it? Your allies are blue, the enemy is red. So it's just like an every other turn kind of thing. It's your turn to act. Shield banger. Like I'm telling you, man, there's plenty of women out there. You don't need the shields. Movement happens before action. The ring of the shield bearer is active. The blue tiles are out of show area. Cool. Some characters fill more tiles than others. Yeah, it looks like he fills 4. The horned allies are a race of giants called Varl, take up 4 tiles each, while humans fill a single tile. It's going to have a huge impact on the strategy. No kidding. Click the tile you want to move to, and then click the check mark to confirm. Alright. Okay, so left click. Hello. To target an enemy, click the tiles on which they stand. Ally tiles blue, the enemies are red. Attack him by clicking his tile. His strength or break his armor. Okay. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strength means you'll do 2 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. So red is strength, so I want to hit that. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack. By breaking the armor, you open up the future damage. Okay, so regardless of armor, this is the number it will always do. Alright, that's good to know. Blech. Got him. He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is later used to improve your characters. Okay, good to know. After taking an action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy. Turns always alternate, even if you are outnumbered. Okay, that's good. Uh-oh. Despite being a full strength, the chieftain will do little damage against shield banger's high armor. Clap. Now it's your Warhawk's turn. That's a big sword. They will appear to be out of range of these enemies, but all characters can use willpower to boost their actions. Willpower is a limited resource, so use it wisely. Gotcha. Clicking on gold tiles can be further than usual at the cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. I use 2 with this guy. Red pulsing tiles when you... But if your enemy show how close you have to be, okay. Let's go. How much willpower do I have? Oh, okay. Ow! Alright. Standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but your Warhawk has a special ability which gives him a unique advantage. Great. Click on him. Totally not Whirlwind. Select an enemy and confirm your choice. Stay to win! Holy crap! That made quick work of the chieftain's bodyguards. There's only one enemy left. Players enter pillage mode. Pillage mode. Each character moves in order, and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the orders change. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. Wow. If a character does not move on his turn, he can regain 1 willpower. Why would he rest? What an idiot. Looks like the chieftain is in some trouble. Your shield banger won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but with willpower can boost your damage. Click the fist, and the number of stars. So just 1. Oh, okay. That's cool. Did it. Hooray.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. A dozen families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade. Quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his last. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head.
That's a horrible wolf.
I am in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight, and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to save the trade, I guess. Only the sun has stopped. Clansmen 0, Fighters 0, Varl 32. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. What do I click to carry on? Do I click the X, or is there more? Huh? Huh? Who? What? X? Eric. Eric? Eric? I don't know. Eric. I'll call you Eric. Steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. Ubin, isn't it? Well, this is cool. he looks very unhappy right now. It is. The governor tells me he'll be giving us a hand. What did you have in mind? Scofflings that you didn't hack up at the Great Hall are scattered after you took out the chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. I was hoping you'd join me in the marketplace by the docks. There's nothing left to worry about. I know who can tell us. Well, I'm glad you do, because I know nothing right now. 100 gold, 100 days of supplies. Okay. Click the market tent. Okay. Let me handle this. You meander through rows of open-faced houses and eroded stalls. Colored canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. Hold, I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. I can't do voices. I want to say I can, but I really can't, so I'm not even gonna bother. The Skullfings, sure. The Skullfings chieftain bled out an hour ago, had. So, when you tell me what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's gonna try to kill you this time. Yep. Oh. They don't talk to me. Uh-huh. Right. Because we're here for entirely other business. He looks like a really unshaved Star Wars Padawan. Like Anakin Skywalker levels of Padawan. Eric, need some help here? Had, I had a change of heart. I hope you do give us a hard time. Had sweats visibly, fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. Wait, just buy one of these. Everyone thinks I'm getting worked over every week. How am I supposed to know much? Just a little food money, yeah? Well, I mean, he's not wrong. And, you know, the sun stopped in the sky. You toss a sliver of silver on the table. Both men look at you with surprise. Had gestures meekly to a variety of junk from his stall. Take whatever you like. The only thing I'd like is the name of a place. Nobleman up by the east wall, but that was months ago, last I know. Had skulks away with a wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until the sun blows over. You figure your bodyguard steps forward. What are we done here? You look awesome. I like you already. Good off. Were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, just bought it while you were walking around. Why? It's also looks like me. You look like a oh no, they look good. It does look good. I'm glad you care. I was off to look at more stalls. That man of yours seemed unreliable at best. Yep. A blind dog wouldn't trust Had, but he used to be scouting. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman is a mead hall? Best I can tell, the name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of those skulls in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Shouldn't we have an approach of some sort? Now, a little luxury. Come on, you've already mopped up worse today. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double the usual tithe. I'll remind him. What if he's a bad guy? What's this? Renown. What's this? Options. Let's put it away. Great, morale. Awesome. Where am I going? Maybe the big building with, you know, the letters over it. You arrive in front of what appears to be a nobleman. What must be a nobleman. A few minutes later, Eric appears with a weather-beaten man introduced as Valgard. I'll point them out, Eric says over his shoulder. Ready? You're walking through the front door. They ran into a mead house, says Valgard. I'd be surprised if they could stand up straight right now. Alright, here we go. He boots down the front door so hard it won't close again without repair. Rude. As you enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn, wide-eyed, drunken scaffoldings scramble to find their weapons, turning tables and mead stains in the process. Time to fight drunkards? I don't feel bad for them, I just feel like this is a waste of time. Why am I not allowed to move forward? Oh, this is prep. I honestly think that looks okay. I don't know much about this game yet. I don't want to move him in first. It's not his turn, so. Blocks damage, strength, and armor for 1 round. What if I move here? And then we stone wall. Does this guy have a 2 range, or... No, he's got a single range, okay. Doesn't look like there's a lot of range damage this, this go-around. Nope. I'm gonna end the turn, yeah. Looks like they have to travel a bit further to get to me, so... This guy I'm gonna move in and beat the crap out of this guy with. Smash his armor. That's fine. Stab. Whoa! Okay, I can just straight up kill this guy. What the? Oh, does he damage his own armor in order to do that? What an interesting skill set. I think I can put in one to kill him. This guy has 6, but I can only do 4. I mean, he's got 2 extra, so what if I just put in the 2 and kill him? Okay, so we got the big guy, 3, 3, and that's all I can do, so that's fine. He doesn't have an ability. Let's break some armor here. That's a good attack. This guy is powerful. Promotion! Don't beat up my guy. He's only got... Oh, okay, he's got 8. Stop hurting him. He's almost dead. Run! Yeah, okay. I was like, can he attack? No, right. Just beat up some of his armor really quick here. Then you can only do 7, but I'm going to use one of those. No, that is not what I wanted to do. Oh, no, I pressed it too many times. There. We did it! The foes... I didn't get a chance to read that. Raid Master. Warhawk. Warden. Promotion. Nice. There they are. Gods be damned. Gotta wash off this blood. Yep. Eric is looking out the hall's windows onto the bay. A fleet of longships approach with sails of bold reds and blues. One banner I know well, Falconer. Next for vile kingship since last we spoke. There we go. I cannot speak the common tongue very well. The other flag looks important. I've turned it to Orn. Yes, important guests. See what I deal with all day long? Ah, things make a little more sense. You hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrive. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask one more favor? No, Eric, I've already done enough. What is it? If you happen to stall our guests down at the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Valgard hustle from the meat house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to meet the new arrivals down at the docks. So he's not a warrior, he's just he's the pen guy. Okay, so that's the docks. I could do a little bit more before, the game. Before I, finally change my episodes. Vognir. Melivar steps on the docks. On your mind, recall a much younger version trampling the halls of Grofheim. Abundant in purpose. Oh, I can keep scrolling? Interesting. God, Zubin, you're looking ancient! Comes with being old. And, there's Vognir, there must be Hakon. Was there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid, old yaks. At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Jorandir demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense you were in so far from home. Just returned from Arborang, in fact. Yep, got it. And glad for it. Hakon motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still flaring. Golden wolf head emblazoned on red. The king of men, or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's son, Luden. Don't you know, Scrivener? We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I almost forgot. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. You're going to Grofheim? I have the distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand, and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but, let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Where is Mogar? Hakon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'll be heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few, others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Mogor. Mogor the Ogre. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He bounces off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Luden looks, for all the world, the sort of boy who grew up pulling legs from spiders. Oh, what a horrible person. Except spiders suck, so I don't even care. The long road back to Grofheim should seem more interesting than most years, you think? Loading. Weariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Vognir's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke highly of. I just don't know.